On this episode of Keeper Notes, the Dynamo will get into winning form with a brace from Brian Ching and a goal from Colin Clark for a 3-1 victory over the Seattle Sounders. Keep up with the Keeper on KeeperNotes.com.
Confidence-wise, this is the best I think we've played. We passed the ball well. We kept it. You know, we limited the mistakes that we have been making, the errant passes, and the team just was moving for each other, was working for each other. Things were connecting on the defensive side of the ball. Everyone's getting in the way. Everyone's making it difficult for them to be dangerous, and we came out with you know, a 3-1 win that could have easily been a shutout, and I think everyone's happy. That's the way we know we can play. Just such a solid effort all around. I mean, everyone's you know, knows their responsibility. Everyone's covering their space, covering their man. Playing out of the back, we were smart and efficient, I thought, and it showed. Made them, you know, run more than we did, and in the end they just didn't have the energy to come back and mount a couple attacks. I mean, I don't think I had maybe one save. Anyone? Stats? Defensively, they shut it down before I had to do anything. You know, it's just me talking back there and them doing the work and shutting it down. And my hats off to the back four and really the whole team.
I mean, we created chances and we put the ball in the back of the net. And anytime you can do that, you know, kind of rubs off confidence around the field. Individually, you guys have, you know, trust in one another, passing and this and that, and there was good movement off the ball. So just overall, once you start well, you know, start the game off well, it kind of gets the team going a little bit, and the confidence starts flowing, and then, you know, it kind of goes from there. And I thought we finished the game, we started off well, and we finished the game strong.
I just thought we had a good warm-up, came out strong. You know, we knew they had a mid-game week, and if we came out hard and put a couple of goals in, it, you know, make it that much harder for them. So, first goal, just good crossing. You know, all the goals, great crosses. First one just goes right over Alonso. I trap it, about to shoot it. The defender kind of bumps me, and you know, Colin's Johnny on the spot. And good finish. Second goal, I think Geoff crosses a great ball. Padiani kind of misjudges it, and you know, it was classic goal for me inside the 6. How I like him. And then the last goal was just a awesome hustle from Colin. You know, I thought he was up and down all night, and then puts a great ball across, and you know, it's one of the easier finishes I've had. Yeah, we came out strong. You know, I thought the guys did a good job. You know, everybody came out with confidence, and I think we had fun, and that's part of it. You know, and when you're losing, it's hard to find, you know, the fun in the game at times, but you know, tonight it looked like everybody was on top of things. You know, Adam came in, first start for us, good contribution. Colin up and down. You know, and for myself, you know, I kind of feel like I owe the team a little bit. So, you know, I wanted to make an impact, and I was fortunate enough to get some good crosses in tonight and put the ball in the back of the net.
Do you think the team was refocused after the player-only meeting?
I don't want to read too much into that. You know, I think the fact that we know it's crunch time. You know, it's time to get some points at home. It's time to start moving up the charts if we want to be in the playoffs. And you know, we all have pride, and we all want to be in the playoffs, and you know, we don't want a repeat of last year. So, you know, I think we're taking it upon ourselves to come out and perform. And you know, tonight's a good start. You know, let's not read too much into one game. It's one game. You know, we need to put 3-4 more like these together, get some more wins before we you know, start patting ourselves on the back.
The Dynamo travel to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, to take on the Union. Then, on Sunday, August 14th, the Portland Timbers come to town, led by former Dynamo coach John Spencer. Support the men in orange as they fight for the 3rd MLS Cup. Until next time, see you at Robertson Stadium.